Welcome to the American Short Story, Lesson 4. I'm Cynthia Murphy, Goodwin University professor. This unit marks a shift in American consciousness that rejects the lofty notions of American Romanticism and breaks away from the extreme psychological morbidity characteristic of Gothic fiction. Instead, American writers sought to detail the raw truth and shake up those in the dominant upper class who might lack awareness of the reality for so many. This is American realism. During the late 19th to early 20th century, roughly 12 million immigrants entered the United States through major city ports, such as the Golden Door in New York. Inland, many families escaped land shortages and crop failures and flocked to major cities for work and a better life in an increasingly industrialized nation during the rise of industrial America from 1876 to 1900. Mass poverty, slums, and political corruption ensued. Workers and labor laws just emerging, women and children worked grueling 13-hour days for low wages. Political tensions, racism, gender inequality, and other human rights violations loomed large. It was in this environment that a new literary movement emerged, known as realism. Realist short story writers sought to depict life as it truly was. Some of the major characteristics of Romanticism derive from migration, exploration, and the hope of opportunity in a brave new world. Escapism was a hallmark, where the characters' dreams, hopes, and visions dominated plot development. These stories were wrought with strong thinkers and philosophizers who broke away from the harsh religious tenets of Puritanism. Instead, the Romantics invoked legend and folklore and made the common man his hero. The realists sought to break away from this trend. Life was fraught with despair, poverty, and injustice, so they wished to portray it in its full ugliness. They were pragmatic and anti-ideal. Instead, their plots focused on social criticism and a reality that can be understood and reflected in real life. The setting and characters reflected local color, regionalisms, and vernacular, from the southern twang to the immigrant accent to the urban dialects, that could be found in various ways all across America. The realists were democratic writers, portraying the lives of every working man, woman, and child from every corner of the nation, illustrated as close to true form as a fiction writer could.